Linda, hello. What do you think? Oh, my gosh, Linda's got a controversial suggestion. Linda, what would you like to do?
I'd like to see all the royals that are there now.
Yeah. I thought it says on my screen you'd like to bring Prince Harry back. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I think Harry's the only one that tells the truth.
Right.
All the others, seem to be covering up everything.
And you'd like to bring Prince Harry back and you'd like Harry to be king, you're saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I wonder if you're a standalone person thinking that, Linda.
Probably.
I wonder if the whole country's clamouring for that. I don't think so. How badly do you think the Andrew situation reflects on the rest of the royal family, Linda?
I think really badly, and I think Fergus even worse, to be honest. You know, when she tried to sell Prince Andrew for £500,000.
Yeah, I remember it well. I bet Kevin probably wrote about it at the time, didn't you?
I remember reading it and thinking, wow, he's not worth that much, pet.
Linda, thank you so much. Well, it has been a turn.
Sometimes the truth doesn't come from the palace. It can emerge from an ordinary voice, live on air, expressing what many are thinking. That was the case when a caller named Linda phoned into a popular radio show. "I'd like to see all the royals that are there now gone," she said, steady and clear. "I think Harry's the only one that tells the truth." In that moment, Linda was not just speaking for herself. She was voicing a growing national sentiment. This is not about celebrity gossip. It marks a shift in the British psyche. For generations, the monarchy was admired, mugs were bought, flags were waved, and the fairy tale was believed. But that belief is now fraying, worn thin by scandal and a lack of honesty from the top. Linda's call became a lightning rod, drawing out frustrations from millions who feel the royals are more concerned with image than with the people. The idea that Harry, the so-called renegade royal, is the only one trusted to tell the truth is a damning indictment. The public is tired of performance. There is a craving for something real. The reaction to Linda's call was immediate. Messages flooded in, many echoing her sentiment. People spoke of a monarchy out of touch, mired in controversy, and taking the public for granted. This is not an anti-monarchist revolution. It is a crisis of faith. The public is judging the royals by character, not title. And in that contest, Harry is starting to look more like a king in waiting than those who hold the keys to the kingdom. The royal family was once regarded as the ultimate fairy tale, princes, castles, and unwavering duty. The Queen's presence maintained the illusion, allowing the public to overlook the cracks. Fairy tales, however, are fragile. Once the spell is broken, the magic disappears. Today, the monarchy is often described as a taxpayer-funded soap opera, scandals, PR spin, and dysfunction on public display. The shift from revered institution to primetime drama began with Charles and Diana, revealing the cold machinery behind the throne. Scandals have eroded credibility, leaving flawed characters in place of mystique. The monarchy's authority has been built on public consent and mystique, not power. That consent is now diminishing. Increasingly, the public questions the value, national unity, or simply another family's drama. The fairy tale has ended. The monarchy is now viewed with clear, critical eyes. The question remains, can the monarchy ever again be worthy of respect, let alone adoration? The Windsor family closet is not merely hiding a few skeletons, it is overflowing with scandals and moral failings. Recent controversies have created a perfect storm of public distrust. Each new headline serves as a reminder that the family once held up as a moral compass has lost its way. The old guard refers to these as private matters, but when taxpayer funding is involved, conduct becomes public business. Never complain, never explain, is now perceived as arrogance rather than dignity. A pattern of entitlement and poor judgment has persisted for years. Emotional cruelty, accusations of racism, questionable friendships, and lavish expenses. These are not isolated incidents. They have eroded the monarchy's goodwill. Promises of modernization have faded, replaced by secrecy and scandal. This legacy explains why Harry's voice resonates. He affirms public suspicion that all is not well in the House of Windsor. The skeletons are out, dancing in plain sight. The public is left questioning whether the monarchy can reform, or if it will be crushed by its own history. No scandal has damaged the monarchy more than that of Prince Andrew. This controversy is not about infidelity, but about serious allegations of sexual misconduct and connections to Jeffrey Epstein. The widely criticised interview and lack of empathy revealed the darker side of royal privilege. Efforts by the palace to close ranks were overwhelmed by the weight of the evidence. Removal from royal duties and a legal settlement, reportedly funded by the Queen, were widely perceived as an attempt to buy silence rather than deliver justice. This episode has become the benchmark for royal accountability. The presence of Andrew at family events is seen as evidence of a double standard within the royal family. The stain remains, casting a shadow over the entire institution. With the passing of the Queen, the crown now rests uneasily on King Charles's head. His reign began under the shadow of past scandals, his marriage to Diana, infidelity, and the resulting public fallout. Prince William is presented as the stable future, yet persistent rumours of temper and alleged affairs continue to circulate. The British press remains silent, but whispers persist among the public. The monarchy is led by a king with a checkered past, and an heir whose image appears carefully managed. The rivalry between William and Harry has become a central drama. William's approach is one of silence and perfection, but in an era valuing transparency, this can appear suspicious. The public is left to question what is genuine and what is performance, and whether Charles has truly changed. Doubts remain about whether William is as virtuous as his image suggests. Such uncertainty fosters cynicism rather than loyalty. In this environment, Harry's perceived honesty becomes increasingly appealing. The hypocrisy of the British tabloid press is staggering. An unwritten deal exists. The palace trades access for positive coverage, and damaging truths are buried. Royals who cooperate are protected. Those who do not, such as Harry and Meghan, are vilified. Prince Andrew received gentle handling for years, while Charles's past is reframed as a tragic romance. William is shielded from damaging rumours. Meanwhile, Meghan was attacked for trivialities, often with racist undertones. The press and palace operate as partners in selling the fairy tale. The public observes the double standard and recognises the game for what it is. Trust in both media and monarchy is collapsing. For the establishment, the priority is protecting power, not truth. Those who expose the system, such as Harry and Meghan, are punished for their honesty. Prince Harry did the unthinkable. He broke the royal code of silence and revealed the truth. He spoke openly about mental health, trauma, and the pain of losing his mother. He addressed generational trauma and the emotional damage perpetuated by the monarchy's stiff upper lip. Prince Harry also exposed the manipulative relationship between the palace and the press, the invisible contract trading stories to protect reputations. This act was seen as a betrayal of his class, but it was considered a breath of fresh air by many. The consequences were severe. He was branded a traitor and targeted by the establishment. By speaking out, Prince Harry resonated with a generation seeking authenticity. This rebellion was rooted in honesty, not anger. Prince Harry offered a glimpse of a different kind of royalty, one defined by courage and truth. The campaign to discredit Prince Harry has backfired, drawing many closer to him. The public is shifting away from tradition and towards the authenticity that Prince Harry represents. This is not about a family feud. It is about values. Honesty over secrecy, vulnerability over performance. The public is increasingly tired of being managed and sold a product. The palace protects Charles and William while briefing against Harry, and the injustice is increasingly obvious. The more Prince Harry is painted as the villain, the more he appears to be the victim of a vindictive system. His willingness to show vulnerability makes him relatable to many. The monarchy, built on performance, stands in contrast to this widespread hunger for authenticity. By stepping outside, Prince Harry has become a symbol of something genuine. One caller summarized the sentiment: "Harry's the only one that tells the truth." Public sentiment is shifting toward the prince who chose to be a man first. The idea of King Harry has shifted from a joke to a genuine hope for many. The monarchy is faltering, losing public trust, and requires more than superficial change. It needs a new heart. A leader is needed who values truth, understands the modern world, and connects on a human level. At present, only Prince Harry fits that description. Envision a king who is open about mental health, who challenges the toxic relationship with the media, and who has lived outside the palace walls. This is not fantasy. It is a vision for a monarchy suited to the 21st century. The establishment may call it absurd, but tradition is suffocating the institution. Public support is conditional, and if lost, the monarchy's days are numbered. Installing Prince Harry would be revolutionary, but it could save the crown from irrelevance. The public is weary of scandal and silence. They seek authenticity. The warning has been sounded. The current path is unsustainable. The royal most willing to speak the truth may be the only one capable of restoring faith. The case for King Harry is the case for a monarchy that endures.
The submission itself sounds nice. And to my amazing and peculiar Sussex family, thank you all for watching our videos and tuning in to Daily Diaries Friday's update. Keep it light, keep it there, and see you next time in our next episode. Bye bye. May you have a good day and a good time. Keep shining. Bye bye.